Welcome to Retrobot, the YouTube channel where we feed a friendly space robot a diet of pure nostalgia. I'm Clay, and I'm talking about one of my favorite new topics. It's Final Faction, the exclusive line of action figures that has been developed for the Dollar Tree stores that I imagine are a national chain. Yeah, they're a national chain. I've seen them all over the place. So, yeah, Dollar Tree. You go in, you buy stuff, everything's a buck, which means that Final Faction figures are all a buck. Accessory packs are a buck. It's all a buck. So you have this really cool line of imaginative new toys that you pay $1 a piece for. That's crazy. And I love it. I absolutely love it. At this point, you've probably seen my other videos. You know that I love it. But today, we are talking about the Quake Arms Weapons Pack. This is a booster pack that is specifically tailored to the Kharn drone figures. And you see, I have a couple of my Kharn drone guys that are sporting these weapons. And so you get three things with this weapons pack. You get the little hooky gun thing, and then you get the double-barreled over-the-shoulder thingy, and then the Eye of Sauron looking thingy. And if you turn it around to the back, you can actually see what this stuff is. So the gun is called the Grabber, and let me just, you know, kind of get close up here so that you can see the Grabber. And the Grabber shoots a piercing projectile that hooks into an enemy, and then the weapon pulls you close, and, well, pulls the enemy close. And so you see that, and you see how nicely it fits into his hand, and you can sort of see how that would work. You know, it's got that hook on the end, and it's sufficiently alien looking. And I love that they even have, like, little rivet divots in the thing. You know, it just makes it look a little bit more convincing as some kind of an alien weapon. But yeah, that's the Grabber thingy. It's cool. And then I have also equipped him with, I believe that this is the Acid Spitter. And the Acid Spitter attaches to the back and shoots short-range acid blasts onto enemies. The acid can also destroy any non-biological material. You know what? I'm just going to throw out, the acid probably destroys biological material too. Just saying, you know, you have that guy in front of your double spout that vomits alien acid, and his armor melts. Chances are he's melting too, and he's just hoping that he dies quickly because it's burning. But I guess for the sake of keeping this as kid friendly as we'll just say no, it's only melting his armor. Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night. But nonetheless, yeah, you've got the Acid Spitter, and it's a cool looking thing, and it does kind of look like it's some kind of organically grown weapon that would just spew acid. So in my headcanon, what he does is he fires his Grabber tool at enemies and then yanks them forward, and then when they get close enough, this thing vomits acid on them. That's what I'm imagining, and this guy looks super, super creepy. He was already creepy before, but now he's got his acid vomiting backpack, and honestly, I mean, that really adds to the effect. I love the design of this stuff. Look at this thing. Look at that. You know, look at the textures that they've put into this. And sure, it's just a molded piece of plastic, but the fact that they've designed it and put so much thought into what it is and what it does. And, you know, they're not just making toys, and then, you know, they make the toy as cheap as they can, and they put it in a blister, and then, you know, you get it for your kid, and your kid sets it on fire and forgets about it. It's, you know, they're really thinking about this stuff, and they've got their cartoon episode, which, you know, there's one episode right now. I'm looking forward to the second one. I thought that the first one was a lot of fun. So yeah, you know, they're really putting a lot into this line, and you can see it with these weapons packs. Now, this guy, he is equipped with the spike launcher, at least what I presume is the spike launcher. I mean, maybe, oh, you know, he's tired. Yeah, he's been spitting a lot of acid, so he was tired. But, so, this thing looks like a spike launcher. You know, I can imagine this thing just being filled with all these organically generated needles, almost like some kind of carnivorous alien plant that shoots spiky things that are poison or something out of them. But the spike launcher, according to the packaging, it attaches to the back and shoots short-range spike-like projectiles. That's all it says. So, you know, my impressions of this thing could be correct. Once again, beautiful, beautiful sculpting. They just did a fantastic job. This looks great. And you see what I've done here is, you know, these are the pistols that come with the drone guys. So I took his pistol and gave it to him, and I've got him holding them backwards because they've got this sharp end, you know, this sharp back thing, which I imagine are some kind of alien knives. So, you see, he can either hold it as a pistol and shoot it forward, or he can hold it backwards, and now he's got a pair of daggers, and he's got a spike launcher, and, you know, now this guy is pretty much your worst nightmare. I mean, you know, you see this guy coming for you, and he's like, filthy human wretch, I will destroy you. I will pierce your flesh with spikes. I will shave your skin from your bones with my inverted guns, and then I will wear your face as a trophy. And it's like, okay, you know what? At that point, I'm out. You know, call in Final Faction because all right, I'm grabbing my Scorponok and I'm going. Okay, pack up the car, take everything of value, load the cats, get out of town because this guy is just like, your day's not going to improve when you see him coming at you. This guy, your day, you know what? Your property values have officially gone into the toilet. Your mortgage is now worthless. It's over. It's over. So just run. Just run and hope that Shift comes and starts chopping these people up with all of her scary knives, because that's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take. So yeah, once again, I know I kind of got off on a tangent, but we were at least talking about the Quake Arms weapons pack for the Kharn drone. So you get the Kharn drone, and it's just this guy with a blue gun, and then you get this, and you add these things to this, and it makes this guy more badass, and then you have them fight your Final Faction guys, and all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, you know what, these are awful. So yeah, I love this line. I love this line. I can't even pretend like, what is my final review? My final review is great. Go to Dollar Tree, check them out. If you spend a couple bucks and you don't like them, then what have you lost? You've lost a couple bucks, but I think you will, because they're fun and they're cool, and you can't beat the price. So yeah. that's my review. If you like this video, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Click the notification bell so you know when we're doing more of these Short Circuits videos, and also so that you know about our live streams, which we typically do every Friday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern United States time. Join in the chat, say hi. We'll toast you for being there. We'll all be happy to see you. It's fun. It's a party. It's great. And so, with all of that being said, Final Factions Quake Arms Weapons Pack, it's actually a pretty darn cool thing. The whole line is a cool thing. Check it out. This is Clay telling you to keep it Retrobot. And this time we're keeping it Retrobot by arming our aliens with things that either shoot spikes into your face or vomit acid on you. I feel like that's not necessarily a wise way to keep it Retrobot, but that's the way that we've chosen to do it this time. Sometimes you have to question your life choices.